Alright, what's up guys? Agent Shields here. Today I'm back with yet another stream of Michael Black. I think, honestly, I'm probably just going to try to get in the habit of, like, every time I play as Michael, I'm going to, probably, you know, stream it. Oh, and it looks like we already have company. Nice. But, anyhow, let's get to it. Black? I think, oh, sorry about that. He's gonna just... Dude, Michael's just gonna... He's literally just gonna scare them. Watch. They're not coming in. Oh, he'll scare them another time. And Michael's just gonna dance, cause he can. He's feeling a lot better. His ribs are starting to get in place a bit. He's still coughing a bit, and I think I'm still RPing a small internal injury, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Oh, man. Oh, that's Cora and, Lewis, I believe. Yeah, that's Louis. That's funny. Oh, man. Doing this dance with the cloud outfit will be so hilarious. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. How are we all today?
Fuck will get me that. Hello, Michael.
Well, I wouldn't hold your breath on a pat on the back. You know Ace isn't really the pats on the back kind of fellow.
He's more of a kick in the teeth kind of person. I expect at least, you did okay out of this one.
Well, in case you don't get it, you did alright, Cora.
Thank you, Lewis.
Oh, what is it that Cora did now?
I may be bringing in an ex-Del Lobo into the group. Or at
Del
least proposing him
Lobo,
to
you
Ace.
say? I've heard talk of Del Lobos, but I never really knew exactly what they did.
They were part of the West Commission, which was a coalition of multiple groups out in New Austin. And they were untouchable, one of the most dangerous groups in the crossing. And they ended up filtering out. And apparently this man was the best shot in the Del Lobos, and he has a lot of information, a damn good shot, and he is very smart and very quick. He's a
Ah,
perfect
that
fit.
sounds like fun.
I warned him all about you, Michael.
You warned him about me? How thoughtful.
I know, I'm so kind.
But there's some things that may still be yet of a surprise to even you, Cora.
Oh, I'm sure. And also, I'm sure Law's looking for me tonight because I robbed a ranger, so...
Oh dear. How much did you talk to him about me? Tell me all the details.
All I said is that you're a clown that likes art and music and acting, and that I bash you around because you piss me off.
Yes, that sounds quite right, actually. Thank you very much. I'll have to get you some moonshine sometime to make it up to you.
Something like that. Have you seen Ace, Michael?
No, I have not. I just woke up not too long ago. I'm feeling
Okay.
quite good today. My chest is still hurting, and I'm still spitting some of that red gooey substance. But besides that, I'm fine.
Well, since I didn't rob a ranger today, why don't we ride down towards Blackwater and I could send Ace a telegram letting him know that we're all waiting to talk to him.
Ah, yes, you did quite well, Cora. Good job.
Thank you. Let's head down.
That's great. Alright, so it looks like we have an ex-De Lobo. That's interesting.
I was, but my horse was behind him the whole time. I made him walk in front of me.
So how did you meet this ex-De Lobo, dear Cora?
Well, a group called the Lowlifes, which apparently are stationed in Thieves' Landing, which we will, I am sure, fuck up and rob at some point. They tried to rob me. They kidnapped me, tied me up, threw me on the ground, took my weapons and such, until I concocted some pretty story about how we could work together against them and how we could be in a truce and it would be so amazing and oh, it's so dangerous in the crossing. Then they gave me all my stuff back and gave me their telegram and their names and their faces. Like fucking idiots.
That's
But it
quite
just
interesting.
But it just so happened that they had tried to rob this Del Lobo man who agreed to go along with them anyways, just because it was something to do. And after they left, he joined up with me and we had a very long discussion over a drink and spent a couple of hours talking about things. History, plans.
Interesting. And you said he was along with this low-life group, as you say?
He was, but he wasn't invested in the middle. He actually doesn't like the middle.
Alright then. That's definitely something to tell Ace, but I would still be careful. Because, you know, we're not exactly who we say we are, but that doesn't mean he isn't either, so we definitely should keep an eye out.
I have a good gut, and I could tell from the beginning that he wasn't part of them. In fact, I actually said off the bat that I liked him, and not the other two.
Well, I'm sure you probably think that, but to people around here, words don't mean shit. I'm sorry, Cora.
What I mean is I have a good gut for people, and I can normally tell if they're being honest or not.
Alright, if you say so.
But he actually approached me while the two goons were off to the side talking and said, I'll give you a gun right now and we can hold these people up. I don't fucking care about them, I don't work with them, I don't know them. And I said no, I wanted to see how the rest of this would play out.
Interesting. These lowlives, were they... What were they like, exactly?
Well, one of them was southern, that was big country. Smoke was quiet, didn't say much. One of them wore a red mask, like a dirty red mask. The other one wore kind of a light grey white one. They were wearing dark browns and blacks. Very aggressive and very stupid. They are not subtle. They do not try and hide themselves at all. They were very obvious about who they were, and when a passerby came towards the end of everything, they chased the passerby down without even putting their masks back on, so they are just fucking idiots.
Yes, well...
They'll be easy targets, I'll say that much.
Yes, perhaps they are. But even the stupidest ones can still have, you know, the firepower and such.
Well, they are fairly new as well. They're in the same stage as we are, just trying to gear up. It doesn't seem like they have many people. They're in a group of 2.
Alright then. Well, Ace will have the final say in it, of course.
Oh, of course.
But I was actually, maybe looking to do some redecorating today. I've been quite bored, and I miss doing so.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, man. I can't wait to meet this friend of yours as well, this ex-Del Lobo, you say, right?
You can call him Mariachi.
Mariachi. I can't wait to meet this mariachi. For some reason, that makes me want to get out, you know, one of those little instrument things, the maracas, and just go.
He plays guitar and sings very well.
Oh, well, that's always a first.
I'll send him a telegram.
Perfect.
I'm gonna change back into my other outfit. I'll be back.
Yeah, make it quick.
Interesting. We'll see how this is gonna play out. Be interesting if we got ourselves involved in some sort of gang shootout war type thing. At least that'd be a interesting start for the redwoods and stuff. They're definitely we're definitely getting our name out there. As one of my alts, I actually came across someone who's been dealing with the redwoods, so this is going to be very, very interesting to see what happens, to say the least. Yeah, Michael's definitely not going to be trusting this new person, this mariachi person. He'll probably joke around with them, but
Alright,
that's
well,
about it.
we should, yeah, everyone's stocked up on food and everything?
I am.
I'm
Are
doing
you,
that
Michael?
right now. Give me a second.
I did some cooking with some oregano. It's quite nice.
What did you cook?
Some game meat.
Ooh, spice it up, I say.
Just trying something different, that's all.
Yes, of course.
Do you have enough food?
No, although I did forget to, storage my, moonshine. But besides that, we are going
you were-
back, aren't we?
Why do you
If
have
you-
moonshine?
I forgot to put it in the storage is all.
It's fine.
Well, I just hope I don't get, trampled by a horse again. And then they have to search me and they find out I have moonshine. That would be quite
How much?
unfortunate.
How much do you have?
10.
Jesus fucking Christ, okay.
Yes, perhaps we should go back and I could store this away
Yeah, we
so we
should.
can be
Yeah.
safe.
If you get hungry, you can fish at the basin and cook it.
I have some extra food put away. That was Ace.
I thought that was him for a second.
I think it is. Maybe not.
Yeah, attack.
Okay, well, don't do that.
That was not intended. My apologies. I'm going to stop looking aggressive.
Jesus Christ, Michael, could you get any closer?
Sorry, Benton seems to have a mind of his own right now for some reason. It's okay.
Can I talk to you back at the house?
Yeah, I'll meet you there. Unless you want to use private.
Well, we're about to ride back now.
This shit can go on time.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that
Perhaps me and you can go, Louis. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Are you feeling any better from, when you got bucked off from that local?
Yeah, I'm perfect.
Gotcha.
Scared him more than anything.
That's fair. Finally got the gun I wanted. Yeah. Could have got the ledge field. I'd rather get the sculpted with it.
Oh, there's lots of law in town. Let's shoot a gun right outside the town.
Well, for all the law know, we're hunting.
We'll be fine.
I have some good news and some bad news that may be good news for when we get back.
No.
And some information.
Just you three?
Mm.
No Mason or nothing?
Haven't seen him.
Alright.
I don't plan to stick around too long.
You still need a better horse, right?
Yes, a faster horse would be quite nice, yes.
Alright.
How much do you need, Michael? I can chip in.
Do you have 250 core?
Low, but I can spare it.
Alright, because if I can put in half, you can put in half if you want.
Oh, sorry, Louie. I was trying to get on my horse. Are you okay? Oh. Wait, are you okay, Louie? You're rolling around. Oh, never
I'm
mind. Sorry about that. That was funny.
I already got 2. You can keep them.
Whoopsie.
I'll break your neck.
That's what we can all for.
There is the crazy that I was looking for.
Hold on. Hey, if you can put in 250, I can we'll sing. When we're done talking, Michael, you'll have $500 and we can take you up to Strawberry Stables and buy yourself a horse.
Sounds good. Thank you. Alright, nice. Looks like
I
I'm
will
getting a
need to
faster
do
horse.
some fishing after this.
I've been mining all day.
Yeah. In private, Michael, if that's okay.
Alright.
I just don't want distractions.
I will be quiet if that's what you request me.
Thank you, Michael.
Fine. While the kids talk, can you give me a whiskey?
What do I look like, a bartender?
Well, you are back there. I'll get it myself. It's okay.
Yeah, just reach over and grab it yourself, silly.
Well, it seems we may be having another member. Although between you and me, I don't know much about this mariachi person, but if they truly were involved with some sort of, dangerous group, perhaps we should be a little bit on our toes. If someone is, has a big reputation like that, then there's always a chance that the group could dismember from the inside out. I may like to throw in jokes and act a little crazy at times, but I know a threat when I sense one. And there's a good chance this mariachi person may be a little bit of a threat. So just be on the lookout, okay, dear Louie?
I'm not an idiot, Michael. I know how to watch my own back. You don't have to worry about me. Okay? I've got everything under control.
Yes, of course. Well, Cora does, with her history and such, she always tends to swoon on the first man she sees at times. So, with her, don't tell Cora I told you this, but, with her innocence. Anyways, with her innocence, as I call it, there's a chance that, this could go down a bad path. So let's just be on the lookout, okay?
You wouldn't know anything about a woman since if it slapped you in the face, Michael.
You'd be surprised, actually. I've slept with quite a few of them. Oh, the things they show me, and oh, the things they tell me, especially when I act a certain way, Louie. You should have seen one. There was one in Blackwater, actually. She swooned over my grizzly bear story. I was just like, yes, I was there. And
Yeah, you told me
With the
about that
grizzly
one.
bear.
That's not that interesting.
I blew their head off. No, well, of course, the story in itself is quite boring and not entertaining, but it's the way you say it, Louie. You have to sometimes even have that Shakespeare voice, as in the theater. You know I am quite the actor, so I could have definitely pretended to be someone I was not.
Of course.
But anyhow, just be on the lookout, okay?
Oh, don't worry, Michael. We'll see what Ace has to say about it all first, and then we'll make a decision from there.
Yes, of course. I love Lou.
Now,
He's great.
let's talk about something more interesting than Cora swooning over fellas from the Del Lobos. This is about moonshine you were talking about.
Yes. Louie, maybe you and me can go moonshine picking,
Moonshine picking? What do you
Yes. Well, in order to make the moonshine, you need the moonshine powder, right? Well, in order to get that, you either need potatoes or wheat. And Mason showed me and Cora a nice place on a farm, a little farm, not far from Emerald Ranch, yes. Not far from there, there's a wheat farm, and we can do some picking. And then all we'll need to do is have sugar cubes, which we can buy at the general store for a fairly cheap price. And then we can make moonshine. How does that sound,
mean?
Louie?
I see. What are you doing with this moonshine after, Michael?
Well, I have several ideas, but one of the main ones is our friend up there. What was his name? The one that stands around outside all day. What's his name?
I don't know his name. I watched
Jimmy. I'm gonna call him Jimmy.
there.
I'm gonna call him Jimmy. But anyways, apparently, if we can give him 50 moonshine, he'll give us a bit of a wagon, and we'll have to make a delivery elsewhere. And from what I hear from Mason, you can make at least $300. Which is quite nice.
Yeah, that is quite nice, I will admit. But maybe we could do something else with the moonshine too.
What
If
were
we
you
found
thinking?
someone to sell it to, we could serve it in a saloon. And then it would be even more hidden from the law.
Yes, indeed. That's a great idea. Although, I don't really know a lot of the people in the saloon, so they could easily just rat on us.
Well, sure they could, but that's part of the fun of it.
Yes, indeed it is. Although, if we are growing a bit, especially with our group. I haven't seen River around lately, but maybe, just maybe, if there's enough of us, 4 of us could rob a bank, and the other 2 do a moonshine delivery. I hear the law gets tipped off every time someone starts a delivery because, you know, the locals can be rats at times. But anyways, if that's the case, they'll have 2 things to deal with at once, and they can't do all of it, no. So if one goes wrong, the other will go right.
Well, see, the problem with that, though, Michael, the itsy teensy weensy little itsy bitty humongous problem with that idea is that puts us at a disadvantage in the bank. If only 4 of us rob the bank, and they show up with more than 4, then we're fuckity fucked.
Well, I suppose you're right, but what I'm saying is, from what I hear from Ace, he's been, well, we heard from Cora. We have a possible ex-Del Lobo to join us, so if he does end up being trustworthy and not a rat, then perhaps maybe he can assist with the bank robberies. And then one day, I can do something with someone else, like maybe just me and you, or me and possibly River. But again, River always seems to be the person that likes doing the bank robberies, so we'll have to see from that.
I suppose we'll have to see. I mean, I'd be lying if I said that I don't quite enjoy the bank robberies myself. A little showmanship here, a little twiddly-dee there.
Yes, well, I don't think we'll be doing much of the talking in bank robberies. Well, knowing Ace, he'll probably want to, you know, be the negotiator, since he always seems to be the one trying to do that.
Bah! Ace is so boring. He's so boring when he talks to people.
He is, I agree.
Put your hands up, we're robbing you. Or we're gonna take your money now. They're gonna leave your guns and my name in the redwood.
More like this. Alright, this is what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna take your long arms, and you can keep your money.
No, I like my version better. Definitely more grumpy.
Oh, that is fair, that is fair. Hold on, let me get a... Ace. I'm Ace, and I'm always grumpy. I don't like this.
Now you just sound sad. That's not grumpy.
I suppose I could work on my Ace voice a little bit more.
You probably should.
But again, I don't intend on acting like Ace. For now, a lot of the people in the crossing know me as Tyler Richards. I'm just an innocent person who, you know, has been mauled by a grizzly bear, and, you know, I'm so sad, but I'm heroic. And I had the huntress save me, and she kissed me. She said, "Don't leave me, Tyler. I'll always be there for you."
You're definitely making that last part up.
Of course I am, but that's part of the fun. Ah, that's so funny. And it's funny too, Cora thought I was talking about her, believe it or not.
She would.
Well, you know Cora, she just can't get enough of me. She's always trying to do her... Anyways, as I was saying, she's always trying to swoon over me in some sort of way. Always trying to beat me up and such. It's quite charming, actually.
Of course. That's exactly what it is, Michael. You're right.
Hello, Ace.
Maddie.
What was it you and Cora talked about, if I may ask?
We're getting taken hostage and some guy she wants to bring in.
Interesting. Oh, the Del Lobo that she mentioned. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, look at poor Cora. Always going after that cocaine. You have to use it right. Perhaps maybe she could use some of that cocaine and sell it. That would be quite a smart business. But anyhow. It's up to her. It's not up to me. Speaking of which, Ace, if we are going to be getting more, people into this group, perhaps we could maybe arrange something where where half of us robs a bank and the other half does moonshine deliveries. The law can't be at two places at once.
With how many there are, there could be.
Well, perhaps. But you really
Something to
think the
look
whole
into.
department will just come looking for the person, selling moonshine instead of the bank robbery? The bank robbery is a little bit more of a threat, if you ask me, because with the bank robberies you have the hostages and such.
Right, but there can't be more than 6 lawmen in town. The ones that don't have anything to do would probably go after you, but like I said, it's something we can look into.
Yes, of course. Well, it's just something I mentioned. Because Mason said that a lot of times the locals tend to tip off the law whenever someone's making deliveries and such. So perhaps if it was in two places at one time, then, well, it would be harder for them to go to both. And either way, we
probably.
come up on top, you know. If one job fails for some reason, the other one will succeed. And at the end of the day, we all make money. But anyways, what do you think of this, what is it Cora called him? Ah, yes, mariachi.
I ain't met him yet. He sounds like could be promising.
Yes, of course. Well, he is from an ex-gang known as the Del Lobos, apparently, and if they truly were pretty dangerous in the West, perhaps we should, you know, he would be a fine addition, of course, but perhaps we should just, you know, have a plan B and just keep looking over our shoulder for a bit in case things go awry.
I'm not gonna bring him on immediately.
Yes, of course. Well, you have the final say in everything. But, I always tend to be someone who doesn't exactly, see the one side of things. But again, you've known me. I've never really trusted anybody completely. It's probably just my nerves.
Well, that's fair. I don't blame you for not trusting someone you haven't met.
Well, it's just always good to be cautious, because I don't want to be walking into an ambush, you know. You know what that saying says. Expect the best, but prepare for the worst. And well, for me, it's the opposite around. Expect the worst, prepare for the best.
How you doing, Lewis?
I'm alright. You know, I can't complain.
How about you, Michael, other than everything else?
Ah, yes, I'm quite well. I'm not coughing as much, but my chest still does hurt a bit, and I do tend to spit some blood out a bit. But besides that, it's that's about it, really. I'm slowly healing until I get trampled again.
Hey, let's try not to have that happen. Can't be having you injured all the time, Michael. No, you
Yes,
can't help it, but still.
yes, of course. Well, I did tell you about the group that robbed Rhodes Bank, right? Yes, I believe I told you yesterday. Apparently there's one fellow called Tommy Two Snakes that seems to be quite a menace around state. And I think he runs with another fellow called Speedy, but I wasn't able to catch the other names.
Maybe we can keep our ears open for any information that comes around about them.
Yes, of course. I also met this person, I think her name was Angelica or something like that. It was somewhere around those lines, but, she definitely has been seeing our message being sent out there. She's been seeing scars. Yes, my handiwork. Anyways, she's been seeing the vandalism. And she's also been hearing about the Redwood gang, so we're doing quite a good job. Perhaps that's how this, ex Del Lobo found out about us.
I'm actually not quite sure.
It's just, Cora's story was on how she met him was a little odd for me, at least. She said something about she was getting robbed, and then some other fellow came up to her and said, I don't like this fellow. Or these fellows. Should we stick them up? It's just quite the coincidence that she saw him there, but you know.
Apparently they were trying to rob him, and he agreed to rob people with them in order to get out of being robbed. I'm gonna ask him about it for sure, don't worry.
Yes, that is
It's not
definitely
gonna slip
something
my mind.
to, yes, that's definitely something to keep in mind, because it was quite a bit odd. But again, you know Cora. Always swooning over the first man she sees.
Well, she's still a member of us, and she has been for a while. I trust her judgment.
Yes, of course, of course.
Till I have a reason not to.
Although she has been around technically a little longer than me, you know, I do trust her judgment, but it's just, her innocence, as I call it. She is quite young. I mean, so are we all, but still. Wonder if Mason will be waking up anytime soon.
I doubt it.
Is there any plans today, Ace, on what we do?
I'm gonna go meet that one fella in Armadillo. And then we'll go from there.
Ah, the Del Lobo.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then. When do you plan on leaving?
Whenever car's done over there. We're gonna go get you a better horse first, and then we'll head out there.
Of course. You said, was it $500 you were gonna give me or something like that?
And we're gonna split it $250 each, and then we'll give it to you.
Alright then. Besides the Mustang, I don't know if there's any other horse that's that price.
Thoroughbreds.
Ah yes, I'll have to look at them and see which one suits me better. I'll probably take the faster one. It's funny how I was actually going for like a solo.
What did I miss?
Hey,
Not much, really.
a solo robbery. solo robbery.
Yeah, well,
outfit
that's
for
good.
this, but-
Michael just kept droning on and on, so I just kind of zoned out there.
Yes, I stopped now, Louis. You shouldn't need to zone out anymore.
Hey, what's wrong with Cora? She just gonna stand over there and skulk in the corner all night?
Yeah, maybe.
She was rubbing some, putting, like, rubbing some cocaine around her nose, I believe, but, that doesn't usually take
Did you
long.
tell her good job and give her a pat on the head, Ace? She really seemed like she needed that.
I don't think it would even matter to Cora.
Sorry.
Feeling better?
Something like that.
Thank you very much.
Did you give him your money?
Yeah.
It must be my birthday or something.
Ready?
Yep.
Coming along, Lewis.
You have a very cute laugh, Louis.
have a headache.
Oh no.
Cora, are you there? Oh dear. There's the headache.
What about you, Ace? You doing alright today?
I am fine. There's a lot of mining.
Yeah, that could be quite grueling work if you let it be.
It's not too bad once you get all the money from it.
How much money did you make today, Ace?
A little over 500.
Ooh, that's not so bad. How long did it take you?
A long time. Maybe a few hours.
Oh
I
dear.
didn't really feel like fishing though.
Yes, I suppose so. Although with one trip with fishing, for me, it's like after one trip I get like $100 if I'm lucky.
Like 80 to 100.
80 to 100, yes, exactly. And a lot of times if you cast
That's
the,
all? That's all you bring in?
well, if you cast it right, you can catch the fish quite quickly.
I usually bring in like 110 to 120 every time I go fishing.
Well, yes, again, it depends on what you catch as well. So that does also vary. But I found a great spot near Valentine. You can go to the peninsula on the map. I think that's what you call it. Yes. And you can get there, and there's sometimes salmon that seem to get caught in the stream a bit. And usually you can sell salmon for like $12, I think.
Yeah, but they're huge.
Oh yes. The other one it seems to be is pickerels, I believe. How was your nap, Cora? It's alright. We all dream about some people and such. Your new friend, perhaps.
He's not my friend, Michael.
Whatever you say. It's definitely your friend, Louis.
Can you behave yourself in public, please?
I'm sorry, did someone say something?
You need to go buy a horse.
Alright. Alright, let's see here. Oh wow, the Mustangs are only 100?
I'd be mad for a second.
Okay. Hold on, what's a name Michael can come up with? He named his first horse Mittens. Which one could this one be? Rango. His name is Rango. My precious horse. Alright, let's see. Customize. Let's see here. Well, I kind of like that short hair there, actually. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna do that, actually. What are the colors there? I actually really like that. Hold up. Oh, I kind of like that right there, actually. Yep, I'll do that. Wait, does the horse actually have, like... Wow, the horse actually has, like, skin physics. Interesting. I never knew that. Okay, let's see here. That's nice. Alright, no, I'm not gonna give him that. I will give him the saddlebags though. Ooh, I like the skull, actually. That's something Michael would like. Alright. Saddle horn. I'll just do that. Whatever. That works. Okay. Purchase customization. Wait, hold on, let me make sure he's my active horse. Actually, hold up, let me see what I got here. Cause I think I had some stuff in here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, I'll hold on to that. I'll also hold on to this. And this. Sorry, I was just getting some things before I, put it on my new horse. I'm gonna definitely, like, sing-song this. Alright, are you ready to see my new horse?
Oh, sure.
Are you all ready to see my new horse?
Sure.
Already.
Orango! Ta-da! Quite a beauty, is she not?
I've never had the desire to put a bullet through something's head so much in my life.
If you do it, you're dead. Rango is so precious.
That looks good.
Yes, it looks much better than yes, Rango's quite nice. Shall we move on?
Yes,
What kind
I
of
think
horse
so.
you got, Lewis?
It's Norfolk Roadster.
That's what I thought.
I'll see you later, Mittens. Stay safe now. Louie. You have to admit, my horse looks a little bit.
What?
You have to admit, my horse looks a little bit better than Cora's.
It's not hard to look better than a cow.
That is true. I actually never thought of that. It does look like a cow now, doesn't it? Rango rides quite well.
Well, that's good.
Thought that was a cougar at first. Come on now, Rango. You're twice as big as that snake. You shouldn't be scared of that. Look at this, Louie.
What?
You see this saddlebag? If you look at it, it has a skull on it.
So cute.
Yes, indeed, signifying death. I keep thinking enter is saying
So
hold
smart.
Q, but like not like G. I keep forgetting. Are you alright, Ace?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, okay, it's just, you know, you're up here and not below, is all.
I'm just waiting for Cora.
What is she doing anyways? Getting more cocaine?
I don't know.
Probably dreaming about that Delobo person. She seemed to have been quite impressive with him. Or impressed with him. Excuse me, I can't even speak tonight.
I mean, if he's as good as she says he is, then you shouldn't have a problem.
Oh yes, indeed.
Jesus Christ. Can we move on before Michael goes on his whole spiel about not trusting people again?
Oh, well, Ace already knows I don't trust anybody. Both of you already know, so there's no need for me to say it again. Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna be in my head for a second, alright?
Yes, of course.
Come back here.
What is it?
Here.
Ah, thank you very much. I was actually going to need some of this.
Well, now you won't starve.
Thank you very much, Louis. Okay. Seems someone may have been crashing, so. If we don't hurry it along, I'm afraid I may have to go to sleep soon. I wonder what's taking Cora so long, whatever it is she's doing. Hope there's no other issues, because I was actually thinking about ending the stream in like 30-some minutes or so. Wherever it is we're meeting, I hope it doesn't take so long. I'm not gonna paint her face, but I'm gonna like leave her like a hint because she won't hurry up. Oh. Hate how the details are like very like limited on wording. Is having that smoke bug again. Hey, Louie. Come over here. Look what I did. So look. Cora's right there, right? Look what I did around her. On the walls, I painted a smiley face. And if you look very closely, there's a circle right here. That's what she gets. She's lucky I don't paint her face again. Oh, can you hear me, Louie?
Of course I can hear you, idiot.
That was quite brilliant, though, wasn't it?
Well, sure, brilliant means idiotic, but yeah, absolutely. This is absolutely brilliant, Michael. You're right.
Aren't we all idiotic, though?
Oh, you got me good.
I love their dynamic. They're good. Oh, they're so great.
What is it?
Special.
Around her or on her?
Around her, not on her.
I was very tempted to, because she's wasting our time.
And I'd give her full permission to beat your ass. You realize that, right?
And you think she would catch me?
Pretty sure she caught you the other day.
No, she actually did it. I was able to escape quite nicely.
All she really has to do is wait until you get wounded again, and then she can easily catch you.
But I'm not wounded as much now, am I?
You will be when she's done with you if you're not careful.
But I did nothing of the sort, though. I didn't paint her face again.
I'm just letting you know.
Yes, of course.
She's very upset with you, Michael. You should probably lay off for a little bit. Just a teensy weensy, little itty bitty teeny weeny bit.
When
But
you rob people, you can paint their faces all you want. Just
Exactly, and
memories.
she's just practice, you know. Plus, it came out quite easily. And also, once again, I never painted her face again. There's just smiley faces around, so if anything, she probably just thinks it's me just decorating. And also, I did give her some moonshine a bit ago, so I don't think she's as angry at me anymore. But again, you never know since it's Cora.
What are you doing, Lewis?
What do you mean? You never heard about spinning around with your gun for good luck?
That looks quite fun.
It's not. Don't do it.
He probably went into like first person and did that or something. Well, I guess it's time to smoke my third pipe since Cora's just taking her sweet time. who finally showed up.
Sorry about that.
Where'd Lewis go?
I don't know.
Louis! We're ready to go now, Louis! Cora finally woke up from her nap!
What were you doing?
You don't want to know.
Maybe I do.
Tell you later.
Sure.
Are you alright, Cora? You seem a little, what's the word? Panted. Yes.
I'm fine, Michael.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Alright then.
Do you think my ass looks big in these?
Sure.
No, but does it?
Sure.
Yes, it does. Look at that, already trying to make an impression on her new friend.
Was that Lewis shooting?
Oh dear, I hope Louis is okay. Ah, there he is.
Goddamn elk tried to attack me.
Ah yes, the
Oh.
elk do tend to be a bit aggressive at times.
He came rushing at me. I wasn't expecting that. I was just minding my own business. Next thing I know, it's rushing at me. Son of a bitch.
When you finally gonna get a red bandana, Michael?
I already have one, see?
But it's not the same.
But it's a red bandana, is it not?
Yeah, but it's not the red bandana.
Oh.
I
Alright
never
then.
realize how stupid your mouth looks when you talk with a mask.
The same could be said to you, Cora.
Unless you have $50, I'll pay for a new outfit so you can get the right one.
I mean, I suppose so if you insist.
I don't insist, it'd just be nice.
Yes, of course. Well, perhaps I'll do that a little bit later before I put my head down, huh? Is there
Yeah,
a place
sure.
in Armadillo, perhaps?
Oh, you have to go to Blackwater.
Are you sure you're alright?
Yeah.
You just seemed out of breath and then you asked if your ass looked big. What was that
was
for?
That was actually completely unintentional, surprisingly.
I'm surprised. It seems we were looking for a dance there.
No, I don't dance.
Ooh, are you sure about that, Cora?
Very sure. I never dance.
That's a lie.
Whatever do you need, Ace?
Say again?
I said, whatever do you need?
You said you never dance, and I said that's a lie.
I don't. Maybe not in the way that you're imagining.
Just like a regular person dancing.
You've never danced.
I bet Aces dance more than I do.
But I thought you had to go to Blackwater.
No, I'll do that later.
There's a tailor in Armadillo, is there not? I may be wrong.
I don't think so, no.
Going all the way down to Armadillo.
heard they were
hoping he's
meeting
still there.
Cora's friend there, so that's why we're going.
This was about an hour ago that he said he was going there, or would be there, so hopefully he hasn't gone to sleep.
He's not now. Send him to Telegram tomorrow.
Nothing wrong with stopping for a drink anyway, right?
Sure.
Maybe I'll even buy you one.
Seems Cora may perhaps be planning something later with this friend of hers.
No. Strictly business.
Do you think this my outfit makes my ass look big?
If you're gonna make a terrible joke, at least get the words out right the first time, won't you?
Well, I'm quite tired, as you see. But oh yes, you are such a good-looking man. I hope my ass is big enough for you.
Asshole.
Oop, oop, swing and a miss.
Consider it a one-shot.
Ah, I missed as well.
Yes, of course.
What do you want, Rick?
They're going crazy. Terrifying combination.
Probably just locals, right?
There it is. Oh, that's great.
Matthew making
That is how you properly hit someone on a horse. There you go, Louie. Well done. You always were the other slick one.
You're lucky I didn't have my hammer out.
Yes, that would have been quite painful. But I'm sure I would have seen many things which would have made it quite fun. Oh my gosh, these guys are so stupid. Who do you think this mariachi person looks like, Louie?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? I've never met the fella.
Well, I haven't either, but you know, perhaps maybe we can think about what he looks like and such.
Well, I don't really have any want to think about some other fella. Michael, that's more your circus, not really mine.
Perhaps. He sounds like someone with a very, very big hat.
Well, there's nothing wrong with large hats. Keep the sun off your neck.
That is true, yes.
Oh, you tried to kick me again.
No, that was actually a reflex. Well done. But that was actually a reflex on my end. Oh dear. I hope the people that stuck a gun on me aren't here right now.
What people?
Ah, I had quite the party here with some people last
When?
week. It was last week. They thought I was a serial killer.
Oh, those people. Okay. thought you meant someone important.
Oh no, he's not yet.
Someone's here.
That must be the contact. Nice. Oh, that's funny. And, well, Michael's just, you know, looking at that, anyways, yeah.
Come down.
What is it?
Come and meet someone.
Alright
Your opinion's
then.
important too. Maybe just start with a bit of Tyler and then go from there. You don't want to scare him off too quick, right?
Yes, of course, Cora. I will be Tyler for now.
Tell people to be careful about that, especially when giving out names of groups when you do something. They always come to the prize, you know. Beat people, they're always interested in that.
Oh, I brought the other two to come and introduce themselves to you.
Oh, right.
I can't quite understand you, by the way.
I think you might have some bees.
On my throat, or I can move on.
Cheap whiskey.
Alright, is it better now?
Mm-hmm.
Much better.
Right, wonderful.
Do you two want
So-
to introduce yourselves before we talk anything further?
Yes, my name's Tyler. Pleasure to meet you.
You don't... I just meant the attitude. You don't have to give him a fake name.
Oh, that is my name, actually, though.
Wait, what?
Told
Don't
you.
play...
I
Don't play
told you I
fucking
had
games with me.
secrets. I told
Don't
you I
play
had my own
games with me.
secrets. That's not a secret. That's actually one of my names.
Well... Tyler Michael. There you go.
It's actually Michael Tyler. Michael Tyler Black. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure is all mine, amigo. Pleasure is all mine.
And that right over there is Louis, or Lou.
How
He
you
can
doing?
introduce himself.
How you doing?
Hola, doing quite fine.
You don't sound particularly confident in that, but maybe it's just the heat.
Well, there's 1,000 things that will kill you out here in the West, amigo. So you saying you're fine? It's never true, especially here. Look at the people around you, all dying from black shits and gods know what else.
That is very dark. But I suppose you're right.
So what is it you do around here, Mr. What's your name again?
Well, I guess since introductions were made, Lorenzo Garcia, El Mariachi.
El Mariachi, okay.
Lorenzo, that was the one.
What do you mean that was the one?
I was trying to remember your name from earlier.
Oh, I never said you my name.
Well, someone called you a name. I was trying to
Oh,
remember.
Bandido. That's what they...
Uh,
You mean the fat guy? Hey, call me Bandido.
Oh, pleasure to officially meet you, Lorenzo.
Mhm. So the red wounds. All of you.
This ain't all of us.
It's a pretty good start.
6 of us total in state. There might be 3 more.
Hmm.
Yes, well, you would call us a growing group, at least for now. What is it you do around here, Lorenzo? I take it you live here.
I live close by, yes. I used to live in Fort Mercer. Belonged to my very own group, the Lobos. I still live around there.
I don't think I've ever been.
What makes you interested in this?
Tried working out alone for quite some time. I was a hitman for a few people. It ain't what I like to do.
That's fair.
Ah, yes. That's how I first got introduced to the Redwoods. I did some jobs for them, and well, eventually I just became a part of it.
Well, Lorenzo has an extensive history and experience and knowledge, so not all of us had that when we became part of this. At least when it comes to the crossing.
Yes, things do tend to be a bit different around here at times.
I mean, I've heard good things about you, Lorenzo, but you know, I'd like to take on a few things. Maybe you rob people.
Yes, I call it American taxation. I do plenty of that.
Maybe we'll take you on a few jobs. See how you do.
Definitely.
I mean, it seems like you know your shit. You know, you got a lot of information that could be really useful to us. But all of my gang, we've been together for years, so
Oh, I completely understand.
it'll take a few for everybody to warm up to you. So don't take it as nobody likes you. It's just, you know, that trust has to develop over time.
I completely understand, amigo, and I'll be honest. If everyone was to warm up to me too quick, I would feel a bit suspicious.
It'd make you uneasy, yeah. I mean, I have your telegram. I don't think I'll be around for too much longer, but tomorrow, if you're gonna be around, I'll telegram you when I wake up. We can go do some things.
Definitely, I'll be around. And, I would say with time, but something you might be interested in, especially if you have at least 6 people. From time to time, there is a train that runs over from Saint Denis to Valentine. That train transports quite the amount of gold. Gold bars, I mean. It is not as complicated as a lot of people think. And it's... oh, it's a lot of money. Last time I did it with 4 people. Me and 3 others from the Mama's boys. We did it pretty quickly. As long as people cooperate, and we don't have anyone being trigger happy, we can get out of there with a lot of money. But before we make any plans like this, I'll definitely say that yes, I myself would like to see how everyone works.
Understandable. Right now, we're working on getting everybody set up for a bank job, making sure everybody has better horses and weaponry.
Oh, that is good, but it's like I was telling that Chiquita there. You don't really want to shoot in a bank job. If you shoot in a bank job, it's a death sentence. Either for you, or for the law. Not to mention that if for some reason you get caught, you go to Sisika. And Sisika ain't a fun place to be at.
No, we wasn't planning on shooting, but gotta prepare for the worst.
Well, I would say you'll have to go to Saint Denis. There is a little place where you can improve your skills and capabilities when it comes to cracking up a safe.
We
I
found
can
it.
give a few tips. You found it already? So it's the one near the gunsmith.
Above the gunsmith, yep. I think the lockpicking's the one that we need to work on, but eventually, I mean,
Thieves
cracking a
Landing.
safe ain't too difficult.
Well,
Yeah,
we have
it's-
2 good lockpickers. We just need to get the rest of us up there.
Where is this place you're talking about in Thieves?
So, once you are done, I will show you the place. Once you're done stealing up the things, I'll have to show you where you can actually sell all of it. And I would say, do first a train job before you do a bank job. Definitely.
We'd have to figure out the train schedule and everything.
Oh, I believe I can help with that.
Plan and,
Wednesdays,
find a good
Fridays.
ambushing spot. Unless we all just want to buy tickets, get on the train, and then rob and run the train.
Yeah. Not to mention that if you rob a train, you're robbing not only the train itself, but the passengers.
Of course.
And, well, they do have good things most of the time. Especially the one that comes from Saint Denis.
They carry money around like it's a fashion accessory.
Well, it's not even their money. It's their customized guns.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. All of them. I had... what was it? The last train job I did. I got $5,000 out of it. Just from selling customized guns. And this was me alone. Not talking even with about the rest that the 3 others got. And you said you need customized guns, right? Better improved weaponry. That's definitely a place to get it.
Lancasters and Schofields are better. Should work.
Definitely.
But I mean, customized guns wouldn't hurt at all.
Well, the thing is that, you know, the way that you can customize the guns here, it's, I mean, it improved. You know, you can, get a better sight, all of those things. And it's really expensive to do it. So getting it for free, I mean, sounds like an absolute win.
Yeah, you need like around $1,000 to fully customize it.
Yeah, some shit like
Could
that.
be more.
It is definitely a pain. And I would say, if you want other ways of making money, getting into the gem business is also a good one. The mine here in Armadillo used to be run by Annabelle, but she ain't here anymore. The mine is completely free, no one uses it.
Hmm.
Do you know who else lives around here by any chance?
You have Bethany? Beth? She's the only one that from Annabelle's crew that still hangs around here. Used to have over a tumbleweed a man by the name of Sam. He's riding with Gavin Summers now, so he ain't here anymore.
Sam Bass?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Do you know anything about the Guppy gang?
Those are a bunch of fucking fools. I assume you speak
Thought
of
so.
the fish people.
Mm-hmm.
Forest fish, and the
Yeah.
rest. Hey,
We robbed forest fish of $10 and that was it. Just wanted to ask a few questions and he had a really big mouth on him.
that's
Almost
the
shot him
fishes
on the
for you.
spot.
And next time, do it.
I plan on it.
Last
I
of
mean-
the Guppy gang that I robbed, I challenged him to play Roulette Russa, Russian roulette. But I just told him to run and I shot him in the head. Never saw him again.
Yeah, I mean, if Michael or Lewis get a hold of him, it's gonna be a lot worse than just a bullet.
They are not a threat. The reason and what I was telling, and this is an advice, if you do not wish to get involved in the big messes that are in the state at the moment, don't go around trying to make yourself notorious for your gang's name until you're ready to be notorious for it. Because otherwise, you're gonna get yourself dragged into a lot of shit. I've seen plenty of gangs come and go because of it. The big wolves always try to hit the lambs. It's always like that.
It's more for the law to just know who we are than anything. I don't care about the other gangs right now. But I get what you're saying.
Especially right now with this conflict still going on apparently between the Cut and Jack Cattleman's group. It's bad business.
Sounds like a shit show.
Well, anything related with Jack Cattleman is a shit show. Listen, I witnessed that man being shot by an elephant rifle. And he survived. That man went to something that they call the electric chair, and he survived.
My God.
That man is unkillable. Fucking cockroach. Goddamn cucaracha, that's what he is.
You'd be quite surprised of the resilience of some people.
Definitely.
Ah, yes indeed.
I think the mama's boys would love you, Michael.
Why do you say that?
Because you remind me of Tommy Two Snakes.
Tommy Two Snakes. I hear he's quite the notorious person around state. At least that's what one of the deputies said.
Yeah, I believe he's in Sisika.
Oh, what a shame.
He works with that Speedy, doesn't he?
Yes, Speedy. That's exactly what I heard. He runs with Speedy and a few other people, although I didn't catch their names.
Well, if it is the Bomber's boys, then it would be Speedy. You'd have Tommy Two Snakes. Malvin. Gavin. There'll be one more. There's a woman.
Gavin is in Gavin Summers?
No. Different
Oh.
Gavin.
I was gonna say.
Gavin Summers, he is, he runs, Van Horn.
Noted.
And you also have the barman over there. He is an interesting fella. Definitely a dangerous one as well. He's under the protection of Gavin Summers. If anything happens to him, oh, puta madre, Gavin Summers will lose his head.
You know anything about the Bloody Hoods? I've been hearing a lot
I
about
already
them.
asked.
I have heard nothing about those pendejos.
Really?
Nothing at all.
We got mistaken for them. Apparently they buy and sell weaponry.
Buy and sell weaponry.
This is
There's-
what I was told. Could be
There
wrong.
is one way you can know is they all go by a number. Apparently.
You say they stay here out in the west, right?
I haven't actually gotten a pinpointed location, honestly. We've been told quite a few things. Apparently we've been told they stay up at Cattail and out west so as well, so...
I was told they were seen out in the west, but there was no confirmation they lived out here or worked out here.
I mean, I can tell you right now, everyone that does any big crime, after they're done with it, they come to the west. There's a lot of hiding spaces, hiding spots.
I found some good camps up in
Exactly.
in the rocks. Some little caves you can hide in.
And that's why, as another friendly advice, try to not rob rangers. Because if you rob rangers, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. And the reason why I say this is because they have every location and every encampment marked on their map. If the law comes to them, and they start giving, those encampments. Like we in the West, we never rob rangers because of it. They don't really, tell on us. If they start finding out that certain people that might have robbed rangers are coming to the West, they might change things. So just be careful.
Yeah, try not to rob anybody associated with the government. That goes with medical as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a little late for that.
You robbed a medical person?
No, I robbed a ranger today.
No, I know that. So I was saying
Yeah.
this. I mean, one, it's alright. I mean, literally, my first week in the crossing, when I arrived for a long time ago, I had a duel with a ranger. I slept with his wife, so he challenged me to a duel.
Well,
What? Being honest here.
I blame her, not you.
Oh, I blame him. He did not keep her pleased. But definitely, I'll be paying attention to my telegrams, and in fact, I would say that there are a few other people that I can potentially have you meeting them, but not for them to join you or anything, but good contacts, like a doctor that is well known for keeping certain injuries away from medical files and taking care of certain people who might have done some shady things. He's a very good doctor
Sounds
and a very good
awesome.
friend of mine. Definitely.
A bit of deception. I love it.
Actually, the man who saved my life when the logos got wiped out. So he's definitely a good man, trustworthy.
Look forward to meeting him then. How much longer are you gonna be around for?
I might lay my head pretty soon. It's quite late. But I'll be around tomorrow for sure, and even earlier. And I can stay up a bit later as well.
That sounds good. Well, like I said, I'll telegram you when I'm ready. And make sure to leave my telegram number so you can get back to me if you need to.
Let me write that.
Let me know when you're ready.
Alright, I'm ready.
It's good morning 058.
Alright. I have it. I'll make sure to send a telegram soon, just so we can keep in touch. And
Sounds
I
good.
will might send you a telegram with the doctor's telegram as well. So at any point you can just reach out to him and tell him that El Mariachi sent you. He will understand.
I'll do that. It's good to meet you. I'll stay in touch, right?
Definitely. And hopefully this will be a fruitful relation.
I don't see why not.
Ace.
So you are a bit of an artist yourself, aren't you, Michael? At least that's what I've been told.
Yes, indeed. Indeed I am. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Ah, yes, I've heard that you're rather passionate about your art.
I'm passionate about the games and getting in people's heads, yes. Just like the deputies, for instance. You know how it is. You get in people's heads. Eventually they break.
Mm-hmm. Or eventually get broken.
They're heading back now, Michael.
Yes, indeed. Alright then, Cora.
Don't say a word. Have a good night.
What did you think I was going to say?
I don't need to say it.
Oh, but baby, you do.
Ooh, baby. Aye, aye, aye. Flirtatious men as well.
He just likes to piss me off.
It's a courtesy. Until next time, señorita.
I'll be retiring myself. I hope all of you stay safe, and I hope that your American taxation goes well.
I mean, so far I've been pretty successful.
Hmm,
Robbed 2 people for $400 once.
that's pretty good. It's in the guns that the money lies. Everyone is either, well, taking a repeater with them, double barrel, or a repeating shotgun. And those are like 3 very good weapons. And, Señorita, if you want to train your aim, just definitely, go to the training range back there. You know where it is?
You can show me.
All right.
What are your thoughts, Louis?
About one.
About our fellow friend there, Lorenzo. Do you trust him?
No, I don't trust anyone. That's why I'm still alive.
I suppose that goes for all of us.
I'm not complaining.
Yes, hip firing is the best way. That's how
Impressive.
everyone uses their guns in a goddamn state. If you're in close proximity, you want to hip fire at people. If you're far away, then you can aim and, have your fun.
I prefer the blade over the gun. That's just me.
Me too, but I might
Good
come
luck,
down
Jenny.
here when there's less
Yeah.
people and I'm less embarrassed about how bad my shot is.
Why would you be embarrassed? I mean, that's why you're here to practice.
Very true.
Unless
Oh.
you're trying to impress someone.
Well, we shouldn't keep you too long.
Yeah. Let me just see if I can... Ah, puta madre. Did it? You exploded him out of existence.
I'm pulling in his head.
But did it die?
Yeah, it did.
It's lying there.
It's dead on the roof.
For real?
Yeah.
Good one.
It's red.
Maybe it's some in your eyes.
Can't see it. Ooh, it is that.
Are
Where?
you staying here then tonight, or?
Yeah, I always stay here. It's my home. Right over there.
Well, rest well. Maybe I'll
I
come and
will
find you
make sure.
tomorrow.
Maybe I would be disappointed if you don't.
Oh, then I definitely will have to leave you waiting a little while.
What?
You know, really make you worry and then show up at the last second.
I wouldn't say worry. I'll just be disappointed. You'll be bad and gone so soon. What a shame.
Perhaps you should join him.
Michael, I swear to God.
Am I wrong?
I'm not a prostitute.
Pardon me then. I'm just someone who likes people's faces. Oh, that's funny.
Michael, grab one.
Where's sometimes? I'm alright.
Good. Aren't you three just cute?
Say
I
again.
am. I don't know about them. You said we're cute.
I mean, I'm better looking than most are.
I will not deny that.
Sorry, what did you say?
Said I'm better looking than most are.
That's fair.
You leaving?
Are you staying?
No, I thought you were.
I was. I thought he was sticking around.
Dad attached already?
Hey Louis, take this.
One.
Perhaps you can maybe do a little bit of your cooking again. Your steak was quite good.
I'll tolerate him. He's easy to get along with. Not very often you find people like that are honest and decent people and understand the work.
What are your impressions on our new friend?
He knows a lot that we don't.
Yes, indeed. He definitely was the smart type. That is quite nice, though. Perhaps maybe he could be a useful helper. Especially with our art. He seems to be appreciative of my type of work as well. Especially when I mentioned deputies.
We'll see. I want to get Mason and Chester to meet him as well. Especially Mason.
Definitely.
Yes, those
Good
two would
job, Cora.
probably get along well.
Thank you.
Yes,
Sure.
well done.
What about that other fella you was talking about? One that
Haven't
you
had
never
a chance
got back.
to find him yet.
Alright.
I need to track him down and get his telegram or something.
Are you talking
think
about
he-
Flops? Ah, yes, Flops was quite interesting as well.
I think he's more of a... What's the word? A low runner? I don't know. I don't know if he'd be capable of bigger jobs, but he may be good to have as supplementary.
But he also is someone I can see stabbing us in the back.
Well, that's why we need to test him thoroughly.
Oh, I'm not talking about
I could see-
Mr.
I could
Mariachi,
see
I'm talking
Lopez.
about Flops.
Me too.
Be the same with Mariachi, honestly.
I feel
Oh,
a lot better
yes.
about Mariachi though. Flop seems like he could get a better offer and slip off. I need to talk to him again and reevaluate if he's interested.
Yes.
Get on your horse, Michael, so we can go.
Actually, I think I may go fishing around here. I hear there's a lake, and I wouldn't mind, looking around and seeing what I can do here. There's also a butcher right there, so I can maybe earn some money here.
Yeah, sure. Do what you want.
I will see you all later.
Yeah.
Ta-ta!
Can I ride with you?
Okay. Nice. Alright, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream right there. I'm probably gonna do some fishing, like some small grinding and stuff. But if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I have not been paying attention to comments, so if you guys did write something, I apologize for not looking. Usually in RP, I just get invested, so I just listen to what's going on and stuff. But yeah, I will see you all later. Have a good one. I may be back with Michael again tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. It depends on, like, how long I get on. If it's not long, then I'll probably just play as Michael but not stream it, and then maybe just record some stuff that may have happened. But yeah, I will see you all next time. I may get back into DBD as well. So yeah, this week should be quite a bit of streams.